In this video, we gotta give you guys a heads up on this gigantic PlayStation 5 September system software update that has dropped today. This is a gargantuan update that is adding a bunch of new features, new software updates. Well, I guess that's kind of redundant. Yes, of course it's offering new software updates. Well, it's making things a little bit better, not only in the PlayStation 5, but also the PlayStation mobile companion app, so that's pretty good. I use that app quite a bit, and I think it's a great app. And it seems like Sony has been pushing that, but we'll talk about that in this video. Also, Pulse 3D wireless headset comes in midnight black later this month. And lastly, it's looking pretty likely that Battlefield 2042 is going to be getting a delay. It looks to be set for a delay, although it shouldn't be too big of a delay. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, PlayStation 5 system software update for the month of September. This is a huge update that's adding a lot of quality of life improvements. They have the PS5 UX enhancements. The PS5 September update features new enhancements that make it easier than ever for players to view, personalize, and manage their game content and console experience. Control center customization, which I really like that. Players can now customize their control center more freely by rearranging or choosing which controls to hide or unhide at the bottom of the screen. Enhanced game-based, players can now easily view and write messages to friends and parties directly from game-based in the control center. You've got game library and home screen updates. If you have a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 version of the same game installed, they'll now appear separately in the installed tab of the game library and on the home screen. Each game's title now also clearly indicates the platform. Screen reader controls, players can now pause or resume screen reader, press a PlayStation button plus triangle buttons, and have it repeat anything it reads. New gaming and social experience customizations, PlayStation Now resolution selector and connection test pool. PlayStation Now subscribers can choose between 720p or 1080p depending on an individual game to accommodate their preferred video resolution for streaming. Great addition there to make PS Now a little bit more viable to people, although playing a game at 720p in the year 2021, I don't know about that one. I remember when I first made the jump to 1080p. This was back in the PlayStation 3 days, and on computer, just going from 720p to 1080p was literally a life-changing experience. I don't think that's going to be possible for me to go back to that, but again, for a lot of people, they're playing PlayStation Now, or they're trying to do streaming on a plethora of different platforms, so giving options is always good. We shouldn't, just having as much options available. That's why I love the performance settings that a lot of PlayStation 5 titles are implementing, so you can tailor the experience exactly how you want. Options are always a good thing when you can tailor your experience exactly how you want. New accolade type, you've got leader. Following an online match, players can award others with a fourth accolade type, leader, which is visible on a player's profiles. Automatic capture of personal best videos. When players complete in challenges for a better time or higher score and set a new personalized best, a video clip of the action will automatically be recorded. Players can also share clips of their personal best directly from the challenge card in the control center or from their media gallery. Players have direct control over this functionality via their captures and broadcast setting. That's a nice feature that I think a lot of people are going to take advantage of, so again, another solid quality of life improvement. New trophy tracker. We've added a new trophy tracker that lets players quickly access up to 5 trophies per game through the control center. 3D audio support for built-in TV speakers. Players with the Pulse 3D wireless headset now have access to equalizer settings with sound controls, following them to customize the sound profile according to their preference. And then, of course, M2 SSD expansion is the big thing starting today. PS5 players around the globe can expand their storage capacity with an M.2 SSD, a type of high-speed solid-state drive that can be installed in the PS5 console or PS5 digital console. Once installed in the PS5 or PS5 digital edition console, M.2 SSD storage can be used to download, copy, and launch PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 games, as well as media applications. You can play PlayStation 5 and PS4 games directly from this SSD and freely move games between storage options, seeming like everybody was waiting for the ability to expand their storage, although, to be fair, they are doing a good job concising the file size of a lot of these PS5 games, so kudos to them for actually getting that done, because that's going to make the 600 gigabytes and change or whatever it comes out of the box a little bit more tolerable for a lot of people. But yeah, I think if you're the kind of person that's buying games from PlayStation, the PlayStation Store all the time, and you're, trying to have all your games installed at the same time, you still probably are going to want to go for an expanded storage device. Also, PlayStation Remote Play app and PS app enhancements. I won't go through everything, but yeah, this app is seemingly getting better and better. Would recommend you to download it, and honestly, comparatively speaking, like the PlayStation app and the Steam app, like the Steam app can use some work on mobile devices. The PlayStation app, I think, is pretty good for what it's worth. Obviously, not something everybody is going to take advantage of, but something that is at your disposal if you want to use it. And PS4 console enhancements, we're also introducing some new features for PS4, including the ability for players to view their PS5 trophies on their PS4 profile and trophy list. So yeah, a lot of updates. Obviously, the storage expansion is going to be the big one that people are going to get super excited about, but this is a lot of quality of life improvements that maybe one particular thing doesn't stand out to you versus the other, but them collectively makes, you know, the PlayStation experience better, and that's kind of the idea with these system software updates. And then something like SSD storage expansion, obviously that is going to be one of the primary updates people go to. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to mention that the Pulse 3D wireless headset is coming in Midnight Black, launching next month, which is great to see. I love the Pulse 3D headset, but I'm the kind of person, like, I like a little bit of symmetry with my PlayStation consoles. That's why I wish we could have just kept the simplistic black look that the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 had, and then you start introducing the other components, because yeah, the cleanliness of my PS5 leaves a lot to be desired. No, it's relatively clean. But man, that thing does pick up dirt pretty quickly. And actually, honestly, as I'm recording this video, I'm looking at my PS5 right now. I could do with a good cleanup on that here soon. Yeah, I'm living like an ape. But nevertheless, liking the Pulse 3D wireless headset, obviously for somebody like me, it's not going to be one where I buy it just for the different color, but if you have yet to pick up a Pulse 3D headset, now might be a good time to do so. And I would say it's a good time to pick one up regardless, just because I do really feel like it's an experience enhancer. So yeah, that will be out sometime in the next month, so you can be on the lookout for that. And lastly, I do want to quickly note that Battlefield 2042 is looking to have a slight delay. Jeff Grubb mentioned this on his Discord, and then also reliable insider Tom Henderson also reported that it would be delayed by several weeks and not months. So it sounds like this is going to be something that just gets delayed into the latter portion of the year, or deeper into the latter portion of the year. I would imagine November makes sense, but yeah. A lot of delays are going to be happening. We just heard Dying Light 2 got delayed as well. And guys, did I not say that in like months ago? Months ago, we were talking about Dying Light 2 getting delayed. I don't know why, and I feel like a lot of other people are like, we just like now are starting to get like just the signs. I don't know what it was about Dying Light 2, but immediately just the gut feeling, oh, that game's gonna be delayed. You guys want to know what other game I think is gonna get delayed? Oh, this is gonna upset people. I don't think Elden Ring is hitting that January window. I hope I'm wrong. Obviously, that's the game everybody's looking forward to, and maybe I'm just speaking this nonsense into the world and it won't be delayed, everything's going fine, but I don't know, January just seems a little bit wishful thinking to me on Elden Ring. I'm a pessimist, I'm always gonna be a pessimist when it comes to game delays. That's how you avoid disappointment, and in the case of Battlefield 2042, I know that this is a lot of people's most anticipated game of the year. Like, I think this game is gonna do really good numbers from a commercial standpoint. I think this game is gonna sell really well, and just like anecdotally, man, I do not remember the last time a Battlefield game had this kind of buzz and anticipation. And you know, I know everybody doesn't love EA, but from a casual consumer standpoint, it seems like there's a high level of interest for Battlefield 2042, and I do think it's going to do incredibly well. You know, a few week delay, that's not going to kill it at all, but originally it was set to drop on October the 11th. I would imagine mid-November. I feel like you want to get a game like this out before Black Friday, like dropping it, you know, after Black Friday. That December time period of releases, I don't know, it just seems like we're all coming off this high that is Black Friday and all the major game releases, and then sometimes those early December games have a hard time finding a lot of traction. Now, you can obviously point out a game like Super Smash that came out in December, and yeah, those games transcend any timing issues that are going to arise, but I just never liked that early December period for game release. I think, yo, let's get our stuff in November, let's get a sale on these games for Black Friday so everybody can buy them on the cheap, and then let's go into December and use that to catch up on the games. I just think those early December releases are the best thing in the world, but let me know what you guys think. Definitely a lot of exciting information, especially with this system software update. That is going to be I mean, it already is a behemoth of an update, so go download that. Pulse 3D wireless headset coming in Midnight Black next month, and Battlefield 2042 set for a bit of delay. If the reports are true, it's going to be a couple weeks, so nothing too crazy here. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.